Yo, I'm not even kidding with you guys. I was just checking my phone. I'm checking Instagram. I just found out I'm nominated for the ice bucket thing. Oh my days. I don't want to do it. Now you see there could be 3 reasons why you clicked on this video. A, you're skinny fat. 2, you're looking for advice and tips to help make your weight loss journey easier. And 3, you were just fat. Well, luckily for you, this video is to help you do just that. And what is that? Lose weight, and maybe to others, lose weight and build muscle at the same time. Now, if you don't know who I am Justin. Who? Justin Parks. I am also known as the hottest Asian little mini Pekka on YouTube. On a serious note, I have single-handedly turned myself from skinny fat all the way to skin and bones, all the way to aesthetics, all the way to, I don't know what that is, probably morbidly obese, all the way to, I guess, a pretty decent physique right now. And I mean pretty decent. How did I reach 200 pounds, 5'4", at 15 turning 16? But if you guys really want to learn about that, click in the video below. Now you also might be thinking to yourself, why would you listen to a little Asian, actually no, a handsome Asian little boy tell you how to lose weight? And you're probably also wondering, am I really gonna listen to this kid? The answer is yes, you will. Now, I think exactly a year from now, I actually started my cut. And I started my cut, of course, at 200 pounds. And for about 6 months, I was in a cutting stage. Now, the best part about those 6 months is that I was able to learn so many things. And I was able to experiment with myself because I had nothing left to lose. So that is why in today's video, I will be giving you guys my own experience, lessons I've learned to help you do that as well. Now, after you watch this video, if you have any questions in a comment, let me know. Now, if you see a comment with a question that you do know, feel free to answer them. I don't think I mentioned this in my last video, but if you guys want to learn how much you should be eating to lose weight, click the link in the description below. Now, the first thing I focused the most on was no processed foods. I'm talking no protein bars, no Rice Krispies for your pre-workout snack, of course, no takeout, no pre-made protein shake, no bread, no nothing. But even if your diet is full of processed food and you're losing weight, you're probably gonna feel like doo-doo. Even if you don't feel like crap, you probably do. It's just that your body's just regulated it and you're so used to feeling like crap that you don't feel like crap. Now, eating little processed stuff like rice and dairy products is fine. They're actually great for you. Now, a tip I actually got from my teacher last year: if there is an ingredient on the food that you're about to get that you can't even pronounce, even just one ingredient you can't pronounce, don't get it. It's also the same with how many ingredients are there. What I recommend is 5 to 7 ingredients. But the first week of cutting out all those processed foods, I felt nothing. Actually, no, I actually stopped farting. And I guess on the second week, I can't remember much because it was literally a year ago, but I guess what I could say is that less brain fog, right? I was able to get work done easier. But the more frequently I subtract all those processed foods, I was able to feel better. I started feeling more clear. You're less sassy, you're less annoying, you're less irritated by the small things, and you feel less discomfort. Basically how I felt, I guess best metaphor would be like stepping out of the shower, you're clean, you're clear, you basically just feel reborn and fresh, right? That's what it feels like every time I'm working out. Basically summarize what you're eating right now. Even the smallest snacks like Rice Krispies or literally anything that you're always forgetting that you're eating, consider the ingredients in that, see if it's actually highly processed or not. Now, when I say dairy is your best friend, I'm literally drinking dairy products right now. Better yet, the past 2 weeks, I mean, my money might not be up, but my milk cartons are up. Like, these are just empty. I should probably throw them out soon though. Oh wait, it's not even showing, but you know, on the screen I'll show you guys the Fairlife one or whatever. You can actually pronounce these ingredients yourself, and they are less than 7 ingredients, which is what I aim for. Most dairy products should be less than 7 ingredients, and you should actually be able to pronounce them. Cheese strings, laughing cow snacks, milk, even chocolate milk, shredded cheese, literally any type of dairy product that aren't high in fat. Now, the reason why I'm telling you guys dairy is your best friend is because it is high in protein and it is low in calories. It's perfect for cutting and it keeps you full. It helps you actually build muscle as well. Now, just make sure you're not consuming too much or else you'll probably be blasting your toilet. Most of the Fairlife milks that I get, which I think that most of the Fairlife products are actually lactose free. Now, if you're lactose intolerant, well, it sucks for you. Now, when I first started cutting from going from skinny fat all the way to skin and bones, looking like a skeleton from Minecraft, I was tracking my calories day in, day out. I'm talking the smallest grain of rice, I was literally tracking it. I was eating around 1,200 calories, which I don't even know how I was able to do that. Now, what I would recommend again, never track your calories. Unless you are a bodybuilder, you're competing heavily, you should not be tracking your calories. It's not that serious. I emphasize this a shit ton on my channel, and I'm talking about prioritizing protein. As long as you're prioritizing protein, you are fine. In my last video, I literally talked about this. You don't have to eat so clean as long as you're prioritizing protein. For this, if you're cutting, of course, you need to watch what you eat, but you don't track the calories that you eat. When you track your calories, you basically put a barrier between you and your food, and it's just less enjoying. It feels more like you're a robot eating your food. Now, you see, if I were to to start tracking my calories right now, I would probably get burnt out within like the second week. I just find it utterly useless unless you are competing. During my cut from 200 pounds to 155, 150, I never tracked a single calorie. I just tracked my meals. You never track your calories, but you track what you eat throughout the day. Now, I know this seems really extra where you're just structuring when you eat and where you're eating or yada yada yada. Let me just tell you guys what I did first. When I was cutting, especially during my 200-pound phase, I discovered an eating pattern. Other than the peanut butter I was shoving down every night, I wake up, school, home, meal number 1, pre-workout meal, mostly carbs. Snack number 1, a banana. And then I have my workout, come home, post-workout meal, all protein. Maybe during like a study or like homework, snack number 2, yogurt or like dairy products. Literally just dairy products. And then you see, it's probably more simple for me because I'm 5'5" and I'm like really short. But I'm telling you guys, the purpose of this concept is to help you know when you're overeating or when you're under eating. Not everyone can stand eating inside. There are times when your parents want to go out for dinner. Sometimes you're hanging out with your friends and you decide to just all get food, right? It's just, there's so many things that we don't know can happen. And even sometimes you have dates with your girlfriends, which I know you don't because you don't have a girlfriend. What I'm trying to say is, instead of like stressing about it, right, while you're eating or whatever, don't try and avoid it and just accept it. Don't stress about it. When I was cutting from skinny fat to skin and bones, it was summer. My parents wanted to take me out to eat like basically all the time. We would go out to restaurants, but the problem was I was always stressing about eating unhealthy food, you know, going out to restaurants, eating buffets, all you can eat, right? I acted like a spoiled child the entire summer, and I absolutely regret that. And so now every time something comes up, hanging out with friends, getting food, dinners with parents, I just accept it. And actually what I do is that, let's say it's an all-you-can-eat buffet, right? It's much better for you because you're able to select what meat you're trying to get. What I recommend is that if you're eating out anywhere, fast food or whatever, pick the one with the most meat. Avoid carbs while you're eating out. If you can't, that's fine. Like pizza, just get yourself a meat lover slice. If you're in at McDonald's, fast food, anything, burgers, get yourself something with the most patties, the most meat in it. Let the cravings win. Now, what do I mean by letting the cravings win? I do not mean literally letting the cravings win and literally just binge eating whatever you want. What I mean is to redirect where your cravings are going. For me, my cravings, poutine, pizza, sushi. What I do is every time I have these cravings, I actually redirect where my cravings are going. Go for a healthier option over to Chipotle. Still eating out, right? It keeps me full, satiated, and it's really healthy and high in protein. Something like drinks, right? Let's say I'm craving like ice caps because I'm Canadian, Starbucks, bubble tea. You literally could just name it. Let's say for soda, like I said in my last video, diet soda is your best friend, but also booster juice is your best friend as well. Booster juice is flavorful. You literally ask them to put in whey protein for you. Now that is for today's video. If you actually did enjoy, like the video. If you want to see more, let me know in the comments. Like I always say in my videos, I hope this video can help you guys thrive to be better, lose weight, get your ideal physique. Well, until then, peace out.